Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's fun. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a handoff. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Fung. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
The completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Hand off to the back. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. Get some space around the 30.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll test the right side here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Pressure is coming. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Cardinals pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Fung. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a bullet, but incomplete. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run that hurry up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Silva. They'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. They were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The game moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Fung. Looking right. This one caught. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And they'll use the ground game here. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before they even get to the locker rooms.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Defense not pressing this time. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Choosing to return the punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Fung. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Louisville.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Pickup team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That ball snagged for a completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Throws it to the right. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of down.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Eagles. Made the defense look slow that time. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he fires the football to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw. It's Fung. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Second down after that short completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Louisville. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. It seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. Okay, it's third down after that run.
Get set, get set.
They'll run it here.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Cardinals have first and 10 here.
Moves.
The back's got it on a counter. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And the Cardinals will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And they'll kick it away here.
The return team gives him plenty of room to be able to work. He's got a lot of positive yards. He's going to set his own offense with good field position, but instead he loses the ball and costs his team in the end.
A handoff to the back.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Cardinals are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly.
Same tailback, another carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the quarterback will just take a knee here. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11th.